So guys, welcome back to another video. It's welcome you on my channel Let's Break Security. I hope you find this name pretty interesting than the earlier one. So in today's video, I'm going to solve week 4 of Hactify web security portal with partners with virtually testing foundation internship. So if the VTF community or the Hactify community wants me to take down this video, they can just drop a comment or the mail. I will just do so. And if you are here for the solutions, I would request you to first try the labs once by yourself. And if you just found any difficulty, you can just go through this video. And before starting this video, happy Diwali to all in India. And if you are from another country, never mind. So let's just proceed. So this week we have two labs, that is exchangeable image file format, that is EXIF, and another one is open redirect. So I will just solve the EXIF first, as it has only one lab. So let's go to the challenge. So for this, everyone is having difficulty in uploading an image. If I just show you, I just go for an image like hacker.jpg and click on upload. It will show error while uploading, so leave it as it is. We already have some images uploaded there. I just loaded the page again. If I just right click here on the profile section and click on view image, we have bunch of files here uploaded. We can just try on those, like if I just go for exif test.jpg, it's something like the house. Let's just download this. So the file name is EXIF test. Let's just go to our Kali and check for that. Now we will run a EXIF tool. You can just download this tool using apt-get install EXIF tool, or you can just go to Google and find the way to download this. So our file name was EXIF test. So as you can see, we have the geolocations, latitude and longitude, and we have bunch of informations. As you can see, the time it was edited last time, the camera used, the make and the model, orientation, resolutions, means bunch of information about the image. And we also have the locations. We can just track down the place where this image was clicked. So in EXIF vulnerability, when we upload anything on the server, the EXIF data should be stripped out or removed, so that when someone else download this, there is no data leak. So that was it for the EXIF data. You can just take the screenshot and post it as a POC. Now we will move to another lab, that is open redirect. So now in the open redirect labs, we have 8 sub labs. In this, the lab 1 and lab 5 will show some errors and maybe not get redirected. So it was told in the server that for lab 1 and lab 5 no marks will be allocated or deducted. So let's just see what was path of lab 1. So when we just start the lab, it will redirect us to the login page. So this was not a flaw, this was the actual working of this lab. So if whoever who thought that the lab is buggy, that's not. If we just go for the Bob suit, I will just show you what's happening there. Let's just rewrite the proxy and intercept is on. Let me just clear this for now. So when we go to start lab, as you can see, it's first redirecting to, or you can see it's sending traffic to bughunters.org. I will just send it to the repeater for now. Now we just go on forward. It's again doing same thing, but as you can see, it's redirected to youtube.com, and there will be one another request. I guess that request messed up. If I just open it in a new tab, let's just do it. Here you can see it was the lab 1, and when we do a forward, that was changed and it was shifted to bugbountyhunters.org. So as a result, we were forwarded to the login page here. That's why I just sent the first request to the repeater. Let me just turn off the proxy. And let me just send it once again. So it says us to follow the redirection. Just give me a minute to load. It is taking pretty much time. Leave it. So as you can see, the HTTP or the location where it is redirecting to is the login page. So if I just follow the redirection here, we have that page. So we don't have to go there, we just want to deal with the lab 1 page. So here, for getting a redirect, it was told us to get a 403, that is a forbidden redirection. So let's just do that. For that we need to change the host address here. I will make it google.com in this case. You can just make it Bing or whatever you want. If I just send this, so as you can see, it is forbidden. So this was the POC. If I just render this, it will also show 403 forbidden by Cloudflare. So this was it in the POC for the sublab 1. We don't have to do much in this case. Let's just close this, and we will just go to the lab 2. That is a story of a beautiful header. So for this lab we needed to add a X header file. Let me just intercept on and open it in a new tab. As you can see, our request is here. I will just forward it to repeater for now and make it off. So here is our request. Now when we just send it, the redirection, or you can see the location is login index.php. Now we need to change it for a successful redirection. So in this case we can use X forwarded host. You can read about it on the OWASP website or many other websites. Recommended this port figure for the knowledge. So that will be X forwarded host followed by the address. Let's just go to google.com. When I will just click on send, as you can see, the location is changed by google.com. You can just do it evil.com or whatever you want. So as you can see, it was replaced by https evil.com. So this was a successful redirect. Access of this will be your POC. Now just remove this. Now let's go to our lab 3. That is sanitize parameters, in short params. I will just click on start lab. So here we have a login portal. When we just click on login, we will taken to our another page, that is welcome to our dashboard. Let's just go back and start the lab again. Turn the burp interceptor on. Not now. Now it should be on. Now when we click on login, the request will be captured and we will send it to the repeater and close it. Now here, as we can see, our credential, that is username and password, are going to a URL that is open redirect _3, that is for lab 3. Now we need to manipulate the request so that the location here changes to our evil.com server. Or so for that we can manipulate the URL here. So it's open redirect _3, so we can manipulate this directly. I will just do it as www.google.com, and we click on send. As you can see, the location was changed to www.google.com, hence we have a successful redirection. So this was the POC for lab 3. Now let's just go to our next lab, that is lab 4, and its patterns are important. This was just a messed up lab. It took me a few minutes to understand it, and it was pretty easy. And just make the intercept on, capture the request, send it to repeater, intercept as off. Let's go to repeater here. So again we have our username and password, and it has been redirected, or you can say send it to a website. We can just check the location here as open redirect for dashboard.php. Now when we wanted to change the URL, it won't work like a ordinary one. So like if I just replace it with www.google.com, it will show another path, means that is not redirected successfully. So in this case we will use the parameter escapes, that is here. As you can see, we have double dot, that in case if we do cd space double dot, it exits us one directory before. So here we have 3 slashes. So for the pattern, let me just bring it to normal and put 3 forward slashes followed by the URL where we want to redirect it. So as you can see, our website is successfully shown here. So this was a successful redirection for lab 4. Now let's just close this and move to our another lab, it is lab 5. The lab 5 is already buggy, it won't show us a redirection, but we need to show an example of like yes, we attempted but it wasn't redirected. Let's just go to lab 5, start lab. So here we have to upload a file and redirect it to another server. No marks will be allocated or deducted if you try lab 5 and provide a POC. So just browse. We will just choose a file. In case I will just choose this HTML file which has a document cookie. So on uploading, it was captured here in the Bob suite. As you can see, we have a script. So I will just replace it with a XML code for now. So the XML code will be like code followed by XML, that is version 1.0, and encoding of UTF-8. I'm sorry for the mistakes. Now the body part in which we will provide our payload. that is on load window.location. You can also use window redirect HTML tag. I know you can hear some crackers bursting. Never mind. It's time of Diwali. Let's go to HTTPS. I will provide another location as www.yahoo.com. Or we can use the SVG present on the W3 website as w3.org/@port2000/svg. We just close the SVG tag here and the code tag here. I'm really sorry, I just edited the request in the proxy section. I will just copy the code in case this doesn't get lost, and we'll send it to repeater and we'll drop the request. So the repeater, when we will just click send, this won't be redirecting us to anywhere, but this code works pretty fine if the lab was okay. So for granted, we can just take the screenshot and provide it as POC that we wrote this payload, but they didn't work due to buggy. So that was it for the lab 5. Now let's just go for lab 6. That is same param twice, that is same parameters twice. This lab was also pretty easy. Let me just show you. If we just go to proxy intercept on login, send it to repeater, drop the request, send it again. So we have the rendering. As you can see, it has been redirected to open redirect 6 dashboard.php. If we try the earlier payload like triple slashes followed by the website we want it to be redirected, it gave us another escape characters, but it won't redirect. So in this case we used @ symbol. It must be present on numeric pad 2. We will just click on send. It is redirected successfully. So this was for lab 6. Now let's just delete this and we will just go to lab 7. That is domains not always. This is also something similar like lab 6 only. Here we use the payload as this one, $URL equal to, and provided the second payload to which we wanted the website to be redirected. So let's send it to repeater, intercept off, send it again. Rendering, yes, it loaded pretty well. So now we will send it to another website using the $URL followed by the URL, that is google.com, and just do so. It didn't forward. I'm sorry, we need to use the AND address here. So here, as you can see, it was forwarded successfully. So this was the POC for lab 7. Now let's go to our last lab, that is lab 8. And before proceeding to that, I would like to say, just please subscribe to my channel for further videos. Let's just turn on the proxy and click on login. It was captured here. Just send it to repeater, drop the request, and here send. We have the login page successfully here. The redirection is to the lab 8 PHP. So now in this lab we needed to use the IP address of this server. So for google.com we can just do ping google.com here, and we will get our IP address here. So let's just copy this and go to the buff suite, and let's just paste it here. When we will click on send, it wasn't success. So yes, it was successfully sent it to google.com. If you want to check like whether this is correct or not, so just copy this URL here, go to your browser, and I'm sorry that didn't work. Copy it again and just paste it here. As you can see, you click on enter and Google was loaded. So similarly, if you have another website, you can just provide the IP address of that website and it will be redirected to that website. So that was it for the week 4 of Hactify, and thank you to the VTF community for providing this level of pen testing experience. So see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and happy, and be safe from the crackers. I don't say that don't burst crackers, but yes, enjoy, but be safe. See you in the next video.